The fuel filters I ordered for this old Volvo F87 won't show up until next Monday, and I don't feel like waiting. So today I'm doing what you have to do when you play with old iron on a budget. I'm going to town to see what I can dig up, and I'll make whatever I find work. The Swedish sun finally decided to join us, and since I'm tired of listening to the hum of winter tyres, the Daily is getting its summer shoes. It's the only luxury upgrade this budget allows for today. Then it's off to Biltema, one of the biggest chains here for car parts, tools, and all kinds of useful, and not so useful, stuff. I need 2 fuel filters for the Volvo. The Shelf has one. So we're already in poor man's engineering territory before we even pop the hood. If this works, the F87 gets clean fuel, a patched hydraulic tank full of bargain oil, and maybe, just maybe, a shot at doing real work again. If it doesn't, I've just thrown more time and money at a truck that might be too far gone. Let's see which way this goes. If you enjoy this kind of slow, stubborn, heavy metal revival, where the plan rarely survives contact with the rust, but we still push these old machines back toward real work, hit like and think about subscribing. It helps a small channel like this way more than it should, and it honestly decides how far I can afford to take this Volvo. And to those of you who are already here, watching every episode and filling the comments with ideas and stories, thank you. You're the reason I keep dragging cameras, tools, and questionable old trucks out of the shed. I'm guessing the old girl just wants a bit more juice, so I'll hook up the charger and pretend that was the plan all along. Then I can go back to wrestling hydraulic oil instead. I finally get some hydraulic oil into a can with a decent spout. And of course the funnel doesn't fit. Yep, that tracks. So I MacGyver it with an old ninja trick. Melt a hole in the can, shove a hose in there, and feed it just enough air pressure that the can doesn't explode.
Drags to long high drives. He's proof being real beats being famous every time. From the trigger side seat to the captain's wheel, we're all in the giggle box feeling that feel. If your dream feels stalled, add a spark, add a lift, just one more crank and there it is.
The batteries are fully charged, the starter is glowing hot, and it still doesn't want to start. This old Volvo is really making me earn it today. This time, I actually brought the right wrench for the job, at least for this part of the plan.
He was up before the daylight, boots on cold concrete, coffee in a stained old thermos, gravel crunching under defeat. Fired up that tail excavator.
It is going to start. I'm driving this thing today, one way or another. It's going to take a little while though. Nothing about this truck is in a hurry.
Every lever tells a story, every pedal, every gauge. You don't read it in a manual, you feel it in your rage. Yes, to the men of steel and diesel, and all the old machines they kept alive. See their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From broken grounds to shining highways, they carved this world with calloused hands. Raise a cup to all that rust and oil that build our lives out of rock and sand. Old ton, 3 tons and 2 on worn out tires, airlines tank hack full. Brakes gave up some years ago, but that boom boom still bites and pulls. He's dug cable trenches at midnight, lifted beams in sideways snow. If a job's outlooked there were possible, that's exactly where he'd go. There were nights the yard was silent, just his headlamp, just the frost, changing hoses in the darkness, counting hours, counting cost. But when morning hit the mirrors and the diesel found its song, he forgot about his shoulders and he made the background strong. Here's to the men of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From muddy boots to midnight wrenching, they wrote our future in the ground. When the old iron roars one more time, you can hear their heartbeat in the sound. Yeah. Now some of those men are slowing some machines apart for good, but the bridges still stand solid where their sweat and steel once stood. And a younger hand grabs the joysticks and a second-hand old rig hears the ghost in every cylinder, and he starts to understand the gig. So here's to the men of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From muddy boots to midnight wrenching, they wrote our future in the ground. When the old iron roars one more time, you can hear their heartbeat and the sound. And the sunset pink gondo, but I still bright. Give it fuel and just a little mercy, and it'll carry one more load into the manual. You feel it in your rage. Here's to the men of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From broken grounds to shining highways, they carved this world with calloused hands. Raise a cup to all that rust and oil that build our lives out of rock and sand. Old sun, tree towns and two on worn out tires, airlines bleeding, tank half full. Brakes gave up some years ago, but that boom still bites and pulls. He's up cable trenches at midnight, lifted beams in sideways snow. If the job's outlooked they were possible, that's exactly where he'd go. There were nights the yard was silent, just his headlamp, just the frost, changing hoses in the darkness, counting hours, counting cost. But when morning hit the mirrors and the diesel found its song, he forgot about his shoulders and he made the background strong. Here's to the men of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From muddy boots to midnight wrenching, they wrote our future in the ground. When the old iron roars one more time, you can hear their heartbeat in the sound. Now some of those men are slow, some machines apart for good, but the bridges still stand solid where their sweat and steel once stood. And a younger hand grabs the joysticks and a second-hand old rig hears the ghost in every cylinder, and he starts to understand the gig. So here's to the men of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline
for watching, and keep the tips, bright ideas and friendly abuse coming in the comments. I read it all and quietly overthink it out here in the workshop. If you enjoy this kind of slow, stubborn, heavy metal revival, hit like and consider subscribing. It really does tell me to keep pouring time and fuel into these old machines. For now, sit back and watch me finally drive this thing again. The clutch still feels like it could use another round of bleeding, but at least the old Volvo can drag itself around the yard under its own power.
Every rattle, every shake says you're still alive. This might be the last run home. One more road, one more load of chrome. Every mile in the steel and bone. All those gears I ground alone. Now the springs can rest, the frame can sigh. Both stop screaming, rubber runs dry. This is the last run home. We earned it, we in this old truck of mine. Rust in the rails where the strength used to be. Broken leaf bolts hang like tired old wheels. Hydraulic oil bleeding down the side of the bed. Every stain on the frame is a word never said. She still pulls strong when I ask her to, but the road keeps asking more than she can do. This might be the last run home. One more road, one more load of chrome. Every mile in the steel and bone. All those gears I've ground alone. Now the springs can rest, the frame can sigh. Both stop screaming, rubber runs dry. If this is the last run home, then we earned it, me and this old truck of mine. Fuel lines choking on dirty years. Filters clogging up with stories and fears. I cracked one bolt and the head snaps clean, so I cut new threads where the old ones have been. Turn the key again, let the airline sing. If she fires once more, I'll see what tomorrow brings. 'Cause if this is the last run home, let the engine hum like carved in stone. Every scar in the cab I own, every hill we've climbed alone. Let the springs lie down, let the frame unwind, let the tight old drums fall quiet behind. If this is the last run home, we went the distance, this old truck and I. Parked in the yard with the handbrake tight. Steel still warm in the fading light. Maybe I'll fix her, maybe she's done.